Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Motivation with Mommies Teatime, where we inspire and empower moms to manifest the life that they want. I am your host, Ramika Latash, and it's a pleasure that we welcome a true force of inspiration to our podcast today. She's a woman whose journey has exemplified resilience, strength, and unyielding pursuit of her dreams. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to our guest, Angela Wynn from Baton Rouge and alumni of Southern University. Angela's story is a tapestry woven with threads of determination and unwavering faith. Her life chapter spans across diverse roles as a wife, mother, grandmother, best-selling author, coach, mentor, worshiper, and voiceover recording artist. Today, we have the privilege to dive into the heart of her impeccable book, Limited Access. Angela's journey isn't just about achieving milestones, it's about empowerment, growth, and uplifting others along the way. Her words, both on paper and in her actions, echo a powerful message of embracing your potential, guarding your journey to success, and surrounding yourself with positivity. So, all my mommies and entrepreneurs, get ready to be inspired, to be moved, and to explore the wisdom that Angela brings to our conversation. It is an honor to have her on Let's Talk Motivation with Mommy Tea Time podcast. Welcome, Angela.
Woo, 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 woo. You make me feel so special. My God,
Yes.
I promise you, you are such a light, and I'm truly honored to be here, gracing your stage this morning with your listening audience. I am honored to be here, woman of God.
Yes, I am. I am excited to talk about your book, Limited Access, and that's the topic for today. As I read the back of the book of what the book was about, I got so excited. I'm like, yes, I want to talk about this. It's so many women and entrepreneurs out there who deal with um, uh, I'm trying to think of the words
Right,
guard certain people
right.
that come in their lives or try to be a part of their success. And I just think that this topic is so important and so needed. So when you told me this was the book that you wanted to speak about, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, we got to get her on. But then she has another book too that's called Smile for Me,
Fix my smile.
Fix My Smile. Now,
Mhm.
you all know September is our back to school mommies tips and techniques to get you through the school year. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that book will be amazing to talk about on our show because I think that one is about bullying,
Right,
if I'm
right,
not
right, right.
mistaken.
Yes, it's
Yeah, so
about.
I'm just like, I think I'm going to have Angela back on the show in September because bullying is one of the topics that I really want to talk about in September
Absolutely.
as our kids go back to school. So I'm not going to hold you long because today we're talking about limited access, but I'm
Yes, ma'am.
definitely going to get her back in September for the
You
other
got
book
me. You got me. You got
if
me.
she's available. Look, I'm
Yes,
already putting it out there.
yes, ma'am. You
So we're
got me.
just gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna ask Angela, could she share with us what inspired her to become a writer and dive into the world of storytelling?
Yes. Actually, as a young girl, I was always scribbling and writing. Didn't know that it would lead to this platform, but I am so glad. And when I think back on my journey, even from my childhood on up, I lost my mom at a young age. I was 11 when my mom passed, and I had to find an outlet because I was always inside. Everybody else would be playing or whatever. I have three older brothers. I'm the only girl.
Mm.
So I had to find that
Um,
space. that safe space for myself, and that was writing. Didn't know
Yeah.
that I would become an author, but I tell you, everything happens for a reason. And
Yeah.
I'm glad to be here because I get to bring value to others, and my heart is for others and for other people to win and to get to those stages in their lives that they're dreaming about being in, right? So
Yes.
yes, that's what started the journey
Wow.
to the writing process.
Wow, that is something. I understand loss, not loss in that way, but my mother, my biological mother, she suffered from addiction. So I pretty much lost her at a young age, at the age of 3, of her
Yeah.
not being in my life.
Wow.
So that was like a loss for me. And
Yeah.
then later on in life, in my adult years, I had to grieve her again because she passed away.
Oh
So
wow.
it was just like I grieved her twice.
Twice.
So I understand when you say you lost your mother at a young age, because it's definitely tough as a child because you have so many questions.
Yes,
And
especially as a girl.
that,
Hmm.
yeah, so many questions. And then you're searching. I feel like you're always searching for
Right.
love. And it's just always felt something missing throughout my life. Even though I had love all around me, it still
Yeah.
felt like something was missing.
Right. Right. Right.
um
And it's a journey, as you just stated. And I know we're getting ready. We're talking about limited access, but you're searching for love. And a lot of times when we search, I don't even know why we look. I don't even know why we're here, but we're here now. But we search in the wrong areas. We search in the wrong people in the wrong places.
yeah.
And for me, that's where I found myself. I was searching in other areas where I shouldn't have been searching, but due to the fact I didn't have anybody to really push me and steer me in the right direction all of the
Hmm.
time, I did and said and connected with who I thought was best, right? So,
Yeah.
look, but leading into, we're going to go to the limited access. I had to learn in my adult life that
Hmm.
everybody doesn't, deserve a space, a place at my table, right?
Yes. Yes.
So that's where I had to begin to build and put up the walls, per se, not really a wall, but draw the line in the sand. Who
Hmm.
are those people? Who are those intricate people that I'm going to allow to come and enter into my space
Yeah.
that will push me in the right direction, and not just push me, but not having those people, those yes people in your corner.
Hmm.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, yes, yes. Knowing you
Hmm.
wrong,
Uh-huh.
knowing
Uh-huh.
you've said the wrong thing or you've done the wrong thing, but they're there with
Hmm.
the in your ears with the yes. So we have to be mindful of those confidence that we have in our arena and that we're
Yeah.
allowing in the space, and we're allowing to take a place at our table.
Yes, I get that. Yeah, I get that. I'm learning it now in my older years.
Right,
Now is
right,
that it's like, if you ain't where I'm trying to go, then I don't
yes,
need you here.
right.
Um, and
And
that's
that's
why this topic just touched me so much. I was like, oh, yes, we have to talk about this.
yes,
Um, because it's a lot of hurt entrepreneurs that just give up entrepreneur
right.
because of this issue right here
Mhm.
of access. People having access, the wrong people having access to you.
Yes, 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 yes,
So
yes.
that brings me to limited access, right? It seems to touch on the concept of vision and it's important to achieving success. Can you tell us about the personal experience or insight that led you to explore this theme in writing?
I encountered, I had certain people at my table that shouldn't have been at
Yeah,
times,
yeah,
and they were blockages,
yeah.
not just them, but then myself. I had to my mindset was not where it should have been because I'm behind time. I
Yeah.
should have been, right now I'm at 7 best-selling books.
Yeah.
I should have been at 15, 20 by now. So I have, I got to play catch up in a sense due to the
Yeah.
fact that I had the wrong people in my
Yeah.
arena, and I had
Yeah.
to learn how to say no. No is not a bad word, listening audience. So when those
Yes.
times when you have to use the word no, use it and don't feel bad about it because
Yeah.
it's okay, right?
Yeah.
So I just began to separate myself.
Mm-hmm.
People might have said, well, you act like, you more than us, or you no, I don't act like I'm more than you, but I know where my vision is. I know what I
Yeah.
am striving to set out to accomplish.
Yeah.
And I know in order to get these things accomplished, I have to cut the strings. I
Yes.
love you. I love you, but
Yeah.
bye
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah. I get that. Now that I pray, my prayer is to put people around
Yes,
that can help me and give
yes,
me the resources that I need to get me to where I need to be. Because
yes,
that's my prayer now. Instead of trying to find those people on my own, God, send me
absolutely,
the people that I need for me to get to my purpose. Send me
absolutely,
those the right people.
yes.
And that's just my prayer. And like you said, yeah, I could be further. I
Mm-hmm.
could be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm just going to embrace the now because timing is everything.
Right,
And I
right.
believe this time in my life it's just time.
Yes,
Um,
and it is. It is. It's our time, especially as women. For those of us that's in business, or those of you that are striving to start a business or start up your business, this is your time to rise and shine to the place where you're connecting yourself with those people that you need to connect with. That's going to help add the value. Number
yeah,
one, those people that's going to give you the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding that you need in the
yeah,
arena that you're trying to step into, because you're
yeah,
going to need to do research.
yeah,
Hey, look at who's gone before you, who are the trailblazers, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
get behind them and blaze the trail. Learn
yeah,
everything that you can. Put your
yeah,
feet up to their table and do what you got to do, because it's going to
yeah,
take all of that to get to this place. Has it
yeah,
been easy for me? No, it has not been easy. But I've learned to get those trusted advisors.
yeah,
I call them the midwives to
yeah,
help.
yeah,
They help me birth forth my vision, right?
yeah,
So that's what it's gonna take. A lot of times, you don't want to be bothered, but in this season, you're gonna have to be bothered because
yeah,
you need something. So get what you need, do what you got to do,
yeah.
and get the. My motto is, hey, get the job done.
Yes. Oh my God, that was awesome. Y'all hear that, guys? I hope that was
Absolutely.
inspiring because it is like so true. Um, in the book, you mentioned the distinction between a vague wish or dream and
Mhm.
clear, intense vision. Could you
Mhm.
elaborate on how you developed your own visions and what strategies you found effective in making it a reality?
I wish I could. I wish I could. I see that over there, and I wish I could do it. Um,
Mm.
someday. Girl, I had to pull my own coattail, my own hair, and say, get your mind right, Angela.
Yeah.
Stop the wishing game and
Mm-hmm.
stop the vague wishing. And hey, get it down, get your vision down. What is it that you want to do? Get your note. I got so many notepads in and around my house, in the bathroom, in the kitchen,
Yes.
everywhere. Get your notepad, make
Mm-hmm.
your notes, write it down.
Yes.
That's gonna help craft the vision. And once you get that vision down, then you're able to put the steps into place. You're able to put the A, B, C, D and E into
Yeah.
place what you need to do. So
Yeah.
stop wishing that,
Mhm.
putting it in that wishing well. I wish I could. I wish I could. I see this one doing this one over here, and I wish I could do it. You
Mhm.
can do it.
Yes.
Wishing you can do, you can be, and you can have anything that you set your mind to do.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
have to put yourself in position, in
Yes.
place to receive. As I stated earlier, put your feet up under the table of those trailblazers and learn
Mhm.
everything that you can. And that gets
Yes.
you out of that wishing, that wishing phase. Oh, I can do this.
Yes.
I can have
You.
this.
Yes. This is so awesome because with social media, you see so much uh,
Yes.
celebrities and gurus, and you
Yeah.
just want to be like them, or you think you can't be like
Influencers.
them, and it's just you put so much pressure on yourself instead of just really just focusing on yourself and
Right.
not them.
Right. You're
And that's a lot of times where entrepreneurs fall back because they feel like they can't meet those expectations
right.
of the celebrities or the gurus or whatever. But just remember, at some point, those celebrities or those gurus were right where you were.
Exactly.
So you basically have to just run your own race, and like you said, take them notes, write that vision down, and then once you get that vision down, then do the steps in between. And like you said, okay,
Right.
you look up to those celebrities or gurus or whatever, speakers or whatever, follow them, follow the blueprint. What did
Mm,
they do?
right.
To get to where they need to be.
Right. Because I can almost guarantee you that they started right where you are.
Oh yeah.
You have a
Oh
starting point, you got the middle, and then you got the end. So you
yeah.
need to find your lane. Where are
Yeah.
you in the process? Are you in the
Yeah.
starting phase? Are you in the middle of the process? Or are you at the end of the road where you could sit down, you could go on the beach and get you a little drink and
Yeah.
chill. Right?
Yeah.
So we're trying to get to that end process, right? We
Yeah.
want this to be sweatless. And
Yeah.
putting things in proper perspective in place is going to help you achieve that and get to that goal. So
Yeah.
what you most definitely will have to do is get your notepad, take your notes, learn everything you can. Hey, read and
Yeah.
research, because I
Yeah.
promise you, they, like I said earlier, they started somewhere. So
Yeah.
where's your starting point? Where is
Yeah.
your lane? Stay in your lane, stay on your
Yeah.
road. Don't try to compare yourself to others,
Yeah.
because that's going to cause you to fall back,
Yeah.
because you're going to feel like you're not meeting the mark,
Mhm.
because they've achieved this and you only have this. No, your portion is your portion. They got
Yes.
what they got because they did put some things in place. Hey,
Yeah.
learn, read, and research. If you have to make
Yeah.
some phone calls, make the phone calls. Learn what you got to learn to
Yeah.
get to where you're trying to go.
Yes, that is so on point because this is what this platform is all about. You don't hear the trials and tribulations when you're looking on social media. All you see is the end, like you said, the end part. They've arrived, they have made it, but you don't see those struggles that they went through to get to that point. So
Mhm.
that's why I created this platform. Let's talk motivation with Mommy's Tea Time, to really inspire moms, like to let them know, like, you're not the only one that's going through what you're
Yes,
going through. Here's
yes,
this person here, Angela Wynn, that's successful right now, but she went through these trials and tribulations and all the steps that she went through to get to where she is now, to just inspire you and let you know that you can be a 7-time bestseller author
right,
too.
right, right,
you
right,
know so
right.
um that was just like so inspiring right there. What you said is that you just have to just do your research, read, do whatever you need to do, and just do it.
Exactly. And if I may just to interject, this just a brief testimony as to,
Mm.
there may be some out there that's saying, well, I'm dealing with these challenges. I don't like to call them problems. I call them
Yeah.
challenges. And
Okay.
I'm dealing with this challenge, a health challenge, a mental challenge, or financial challenge, whatever it may
Yeah.
be. Let me tell you, let's talk some tea right here. Okay. So me, Angela Wynn, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in the year of 2000.
Okay.
And, doctors said what they said. I'm not taking anything from the doctors because, hey, they serve their purpose, right? They
Yeah.
said, that I would be in a wheelchair, that I would lose
Mm-hmm.
my vision, that
Mm-hmm.
my cognitive functions, I wouldn't be able to do certain things. But let me tell you, today I'm walking. Like I tell my
Yes.
kids, I may not be walking as fast as you are, but I am walking. Today,
Yes.
I see all of you out there in the listeners audience with your
Yes.
beautiful self. I see you out there.
Yes.
And I'm
Yes.
telling you, God is just so good, and His
Yes.
grace and His mercy is so sufficient to each and every one of us. So every day He gives each one of us brand new mercies, right? So
Yes.
yesterday you may have missed the mark. Yesterday
Yes.
may have missed making the contacts of the people that you needed to contact for your
Mm-hmm.
business or your plan or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
pick up pick it up the next day and let's
Yeah.
roll. We're not
Yeah.
going to use excuses. My pastor always said that an excuse, Pastor David A. Cowan, excuse is a crutch for the uncommitted. So,
Yes.
how committed are you to
Love
your
that.
vision, right?
Mm.
You can't expect for me to come in the room and work your plan for you. I need you to work your own plan. Now, I'm going to give
Yes.
you the tools and the utensils
Tools.
that you may
Yes.
need to work
Yes.
the plan, but I need you to do something. Faith
Yes.
without works is dead. So you need to be doing something. If it's
Yes.
no more than making I'm probably all over your questions. I know
That's
you, but
okay. And I'm enjoying it. Just lead,
but
let it go.
yes, faith without works is dead. So if you're not moving, guess what? Your vision is dead. If you are
Yeah.
not applying the pressure, your
Yes.
vision is dead. Get up
Yes.
and move and do something. If it's
Yes.
something that you need and you're not able to do it, connect with those people, hey, that have what you need, and let them know. And be
Yes.
honest, hey, I am lacking in this area and I need some help. We all
Yes.
need help. Angela needs help. And I don't have any problems with coming to those that I've connected with and asking for it. And when you connect, I need you to connect properly, right? Don't
Yes.
just don't connect in to get. What are you giving? Connect properly. Bring your time, bring your talent and your resources to the table. So when I connect with you, when I call you, hey, what is it that I can do to enhance where you are? Versus, hey, let's get in this thing together. Let's get on this boat and row it together. So, hey, whatever I need, if you are
Yes.
able to help me, let's
Yes.
do it. That's how
Yes.
we win. It's enough
Yes.
room. It's enough room for all of us to win, right? So
Yes,
that's
it
how
is.
we connect, and when we connect properly.
Yes.
I can go on and on. Let me let you get to
I
your.
know, because that brings me to the next question is, um, the book talks about the impact of people we surround ourselves with on
We
our journey towards success. Can you provide some guidance on how to identify those who align with your vision and contribute positively to your success story?
let me
Because a lot
ask.
of people can't identify.
Let me ask the question. Who are the people in your circle?
Yes.
Who are the five most influential people in your
Mm,
circle? And are they bringing value to the table? Are
mm,
they bringing value to your vision? Are
yeah,
they adding to you or are they taking from you?
yeah,
You want to evaluate each one because each one plays a vital role, a vital and an important part into your vision plane, right? So that's why you
yeah,
want to be mindful of those. Hey, if you have to get you a pad and write it on the paper and say, write the name and put a list beneath it, do what you got to do. Are they adding value?
Yeah.
Are they pulling your coattail when you need it to be pulled? When you
Mm.
look, like I told you earlier, hey, I didn't say the right thing. I didn't do the right thing, and you
Mm-hmm.
just be a yes man and a yes woman.
Right.
I don't need that in my circle. I
Mm-hmm.
need those that's gonna hold me accountable. Who's
Yes.
gonna hold you accountable for doing what you got to do or what you're supposed to be doing? So make
Mm.
your list, map out those people. Don't,
Mm.
hey, I told you earlier, no is not a bad word. So if they
Yeah.
don't need to be there, hey, cut the
You
cord, cut the
you
string.
are speaking to me. I'm actually going to do that activity. I'm going to write down.
Right. Yes, Lord.
I
Do
hope
it.
this is helping
Do
you
it.
guys because this is helping me. I'm on a journey too, guys. Yes, I'm a host of this show, but I've learned so much from the guests that come on to this show. So I'm definitely, and I hope you are going to try that activity because that's where I'm at in my life. I need to know who my circle is.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
have family, I have the support or whatever, but I need to know who's in my circle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely going to do that activity. I really am. I love that.
Yes.
Um,
That helped me.
bec-
That
yeah.
that that brought me so much further in my journey because
Mm.
I learned to cut away, and I call them success clutters because that's what they are. They are
Yes.
clutters. They're cluttering your
Mm.
mind. They're cluttering
Mm.
your flow of what you're supposed to be doing. Hey, this little thing right here called a cell phone.
Mm-hmm. The distraction.
That is a plum distraction.
Yes, it
Cut it
is.
off.
Yeah.
Cut it off. And those people that's calling you, asking you what you're doing, I'm working.
Yes.
What are you doing? Because I'm working. So
Yes.
therefore, hey, I don't have time to talk. I don't have time for side. This is not the time for the side conversation because
Yeah.
I'm on the road. I'm on a journey, and I got to get it. I got something that I have to get accomplished. Right.
Oh, you is speaking to me. Oh my gosh, this brings me to my next question. Mentorship and motivation are key components of realizing one's vision. Could you share your perspective on the role mentor and motivators have played in your personal journey and how they can aid others in birthing their own vision?
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I need a cup of tea for real. I was playing with you earlier, but yes. Motivators and mentors are essential in your
Yeah,
journey.
yeah,
Why? Because no man is an island by his or herself. You
no,
need those people in your circle, right?
yeah,
You need those motivators and those mentors. And I promise you, I love them. I applaud them every day because they got me right.
yeah,
They got my mindset right
yeah.
on the journey. I've had I have three in particular that I
Mm,
can name. One is Pastor Shani Godfrey. She is, oh my God, she is the ace boom coon when it comes to mentoring and just being
yeah.
that mentor and that pusher. I have another
Mm-hmm.
one. His name is Ramaya Trask. He is the freaking amazing guy. He and
Yeah.
then the main one has been my oh my God. He's the one that's really been my pastor, Pastor David A. Cowan. These motivators and these mentors, and this is me. I don't want anybody really to motivate me or mentor me if you haven't been through anything.
Yes.
What has your
Hey,
journey? What has your walk been like? What
yeah.
have you done? What is the evidence? Let me see the evidence of
Yeah.
what you've accomplished in
Yeah.
your journey. and how are you going to help me get to where I need to be? And I
Yeah.
tell you, each one of these have in some way and form uh,
Mm.
mentored me to the place. Sometimes, some days I cried because
Yeah.
I felt like they were stepping on my toes, and
Yeah.
I ain't look. I ain't want it. I but I needed it. And
Yeah.
look where
Yeah.
I am now. And
Yes.
guess what? I'm getting ready to I'm a launch book number 8, and I know it's going to be a bestseller as well. But
Mm.
because they pushed me,
Yes.
because they mentored me,
Yes.
because they, through the birthing pains of my vision, they were
Yes.
there to get me to the stages where I needed to be. Hey, you don't need to do this today. You don't need to all the way down to eating. You don't need to drink, those cold drinks today. You need to pull back from the table. You need to
Yes.
concentrate yourself, fast,
Yes.
do whatever. It's some
Yes.
things that need to take place because you're trying to get somewhere and you don't need those clutters in
Yes.
your stream to hinder you. So, yes, mentors and motivators, those cheerleaders, yes, you need them
Yes.
in your corner. Get them,
Lord, send me some real mentors and
come on,
motivators. Lord,
come on. Yes,
Lord
ma'am.
knows I need them because you need that push.
Yes,
Even when, like you said, when it hurts and it hurts your feelings
yes.
and you upset, I need that push. Sometimes, I mean, you can't just do it all by yourself. And
Woo.
like you said, you spoke earlier, which was like dead on. You can't mentor me or motivate me if you haven't done anything. I don't want them. I don't want them people. I want them people that have done it already and is like, look, this is where it's supposed to go. I
Yeah,
made this mistake. I'm telling you to do it this way so you don't make this mistake. Like, I need all of that.
absolutely.
So yes, mentees, mentors, motivators, yes.
Yes, all that. All you
I
need
need all of it.
all of it.
Yeah. Um, your book seems to offer a roadmap for individuals seeking to achieve their dreams. Could you provide a sneak peek into some of the practical steps or strategies you outline in limited access that can help readers turn their visions into achievable goals?
Find that secret place. And when I say
Mm,
that secret place, find that place in whether it's a room in your house, in your bathroom, in your closet, whatever it is. Find that space where you have your tools and utensils, whether your laptop,
mm,
your whatever you have, your computer, your notepads. Like I told you, I got 15, umpteen, 50 of them
yeah,
everywhere around
yeah,
about my. So get those utensils that you need, right?
yeah,
And begin to write it down.
yeah.
Make the map, make the road map. If you know today I need to reach at least 10 people,
Mm,
make your list of your 10 people.
mm,
What are you going to do to reach those 10 people?
yeah.
What is the time that you are going to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you
Mm-hmm.
take each one by one. Don't
Yeah.
try to eat the whole elephant at one time. Take one
Oh,
bite at a time.
yeah.
So if
Yeah.
I know I need to reach Mr. John Clark at 9 o'clock a.m., by email at 9 o'clock a.m., I need to be sitting at my computer typing
Yeah.
out my email that I am
Yeah.
going to send to Mr. Clark.
Yeah.
Bam, one thing off the list. Okay,
Yes.
next thing, I know I need to contact Mrs. Jones at whatever business it is by telephone. Okay, I know I need to get my notepad, write my notes. What do we, because people, you can't tie up people's time, right? So you need to
Yes.
know exactly what it is that you
Mm-hmm.
want to talk about or questions that you want to ask these individuals. Write it
Yeah.
down. What time? 10 o'clock I'm going to call? Okay. 10 o'clock, I'm on my phone and I'm calling Miss Jones.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Jones. This is
Uh-huh.
such and such. I reached out to you through email,
Yeah.
and this is the time that you gave me to connect with you.
Yeah.
Let her know what you need.
Yes. Ooh,
And
this
not
is
just
so
tell her
good.
what you need, but listen to the response that they give you. Write
Yes.
those responses down, because I
Yes.
promise you, you are going to need it down the line. You're going to say,
Yes.
okay, they told me to do something, but I don't remember what it was. But if you had written it down, you would
Yes.
have it, right? So
Yes.
those are practical steps that you can take. Be
Yes.
intentional about what you're doing. Be
Yes.
intentional about the people that you're reaching out to. Be intentional about your vision. Is
Yes.
this what you want to do? Is this
Yes.
the journey that you want to travel? If it
Yes.
is, hey, travel the road, travel the journey, travel
Yes.
the lane that you've been given,
Yes.
your lane, not what Mary is doing in hers. Travel your lane and
Yes.
let's get it done. It is achievable. How do I know? Because I've done it. I'm putting my finger up. I have done it and it
Yes.
works. These are some things that my mentors have instructed me to do, and that's what I did, and that's why I get the results that I get, because
Yes.
I listened with
That's
the
what I was about to say. Listen.
yep, listen with the intent to obey.
Mm. See, guys, I told you. I knew you were going to be inspired today by Angela Wynn. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So much inspiration in this show. So many notes, so many nuggets you can take um, with you. If you want to follow her and purchase her books, I want her to provide her contact information, um, her up and coming events she may have. Just tell them where we can connect with you.
Right. Connect with me. You can you can go to my website at Books to Win, BOOKS, the number two WYNN. That's my website. Also, you can email me at Angella Wynn at yahoo.com, or author Angella Wynn at gmail.com. I will most definitely love to get in contact with each and every one of you. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on LinkedIn, all up under either Angella Wynn or Books to Win. I am there and I'm ready to connect with you. If you are an aspiring author and you want to write, I am an author coach, and I walk you from point A to point Z, all the way to the publishing phase. I am there with you. I am there writing with you if you need me. Hey, we can get this done. You can get this done. Always
Yeah,
remember that you can be, do, and have anything that you set your mind to, but
yeah,
you got to want it. And I'm
yeah.
so glad to be here with you. Thank you so much, a woman of God, for allowing me to have tea with you. Look.
Yes, some good tea. We got some good tea
Yes.
today. Oh my gosh. I am, like I said, I am so inspired. I'm just so amazed at what God is doing with Let's Talk Motivation
Yes.
with Mommy Tea Time. I have not had to work hard to get guests on the show. I
Wow.
just feel like this is just where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing at this point, because everything really is just divine connection.
Yes.
Every last person we had on the show definitely fit the purpose and the vision for this show. Um, it's just like mind blowing for me. I'm actually living in one of my manifestations, which this is what this show is about, is
Wow.
manifesting the life that you want. I wrote it down. I researched. I followed other ones who did podcasts or did type of interviews like this. I I wrote down a logo as God showed me, even down to the colors.
Wow.
Um, these are not even my favorite colors, but I got pink, neon green. you know,
But that's
it's
the
just
vision. That's the
yeah,
vision.
it's just I wrote as I saw it, I wrote it down, and to actually just be living right now in a manifestation, that's something that I wrote down and started. I started in, I believe, 2016.
Hmm.
2016, and then I let it go because my kids were really young at the time, and I felt like it was hard for me because I couldn't find time to like go on live because the kids were like pulling on me or whatever. So I completely just stopped and
Yes.
just put it aside. But here in 2023, God just would not let me just let it go. In this time around, I just feel like it is just like so right. um, so I just thank you
Oh,
for
yes.
being on this show.
Thank
Um,
you.
and I definitely want to have you back in September. If you are okay with that, we will check with
Got
your
me.
schedule.
You got me.
Yes.
Got me. You got me. Hopefully, let's see. What we August, September. It may not be ready by then. It may be, but I'm working on my next children's book, and
Okay.
um, I'm gonna see. We'll talk. We'll
That's
talk. We'll
okay.
talk.
That's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
I know throughout the show you have gave so many nuggets and inspiration. Every week, I give the listeners an affirmation to get them through the week. But if you have any last thing that you want to tell our listeners to inspire them and empower them, you can do so. I know you gave us so much, so much already, but if you want to leave them with some words before we close out, that would be great.
I would love to leave with your listening audience that we are all winners, right? There's
Yes.
enough room for all of us to win.
Yes.
So just because say you make frozen cups. Some people call them Dixie cups. You
Yes.
may put fruit in yours.
Mhm.
Another person may just have different flavors or
Yes.
whatever. And some people just may have plain lemonade. Whatever your flavor is, guess what?
Yes.
That's your lane. Because
Yes.
guess what? Those that do lemonade, they're going to have their group of people. Those that
Yes.
do the fruit, they're going to have their group of people. And
Yes.
those that do the mixture of the flavors, they're going to have their group of people. So guess
Yes.
what? Everybody wins because
Yes.
there's enough room for all of us to win. Remember that you can be, you can do, and you can have anything that you put your mind to. Why? Because you are a winner.
Yes. I love it. I love it. I'm like, "Ooh." It's like interview slash church. I'm being like ministered to. I was just like,
Hey,
I'm just like, oh my gosh, in disbelief. God is just so amazing.
yes,
I'm not going to hold you guys too long. I just want to just get you started for the week. Our affirmation for the week is I am selective in who I allow on my journey to success. I choose to surround myself with individuals who uplift, support, and align with my goals. I guard my path to success with positivity and discernment. So that is our affirmation for the week. I want you to write it down, memorize it, put on a sticky, put it up, whatever you need to do
right.
to get that in your spirit. To push you towards your journey. This episode was so inspiring and so empowering. I thank you guys for listening in to Let's Talk Motivation with Mommy's Tea Time. Join us every Monday morning at 9 a.m. as we continue to inspire and empower moms to manifest the life that they want. Bye, guys.
Bye.